I don't know. I was thinking about lifeguard training that I did. I'm certified. I've passed and everything. And a lot of people underestimate how hard it is to actually be a lifeguard, especially when it comes to removing people from a pool, watching the people inside the pool, and pulling people out of a pool, especially when it's deeper. Like, people think, oh, they just pick you up, they swim you to the edge, and you climb out. It's not that easy, especially when it comes to somebody who's unconscious, somebody who's had a spinal injury, someone who's drowned and has been at the bottom of the pool for 20 seconds, and you're in a pool that's like 7 foot deep. Just imagine trying to tread water and push somebody on a backboard out of the pool. And also imagine trying to pick someone up who has a spinal injury, keep their body rigid, swim them over to a backboard, put them on the backboard without moving their spine whatsoever, putting their head in a clamp, and then pushing the backboard out of the pool. And then treating them. Like, the treating them part, I mean, you're a lifeguard, you just got to make sure they're all right. But it is difficult. It's very difficult. And it was the worst part of lifeguard training. But luckily, I had a good group and we all laughed about it. But yeah, people just underestimate lifeguards. And it's really sad. Especially when it comes to watching the pool or scanning the pool. It gets really monotonous and you have to keep yourself from just repeating the same thing, because you have to watch every single person in your specific zone and you have to stay alert enough to make sure everyone's safe. In Baywatch or stuff like that, they just make it like everyone's just sitting there, and until some one person who's got no one surrounding them starts drowning, then it's very easy. But now imagine a pool full of a bunch of people and you have to watch every single one of them. You have to stop teenagers or kids from horsing around, because that's dangerous. You have to stop people from jumping in a pool that's too shallow head first. That's also dangerous. And you've got to keep people from drowning. And honestly, that's the easier part. Pulling someone out of a pool is the hardest part if you're in a pool 7 foot deep, because you have to physically push. If you're the person in the pool and you don't have another person, then you have to keep them head above water and hopefully get them out of the pool without a backboard. Now, you have to shout for a backboard. There's usually other lifeguards and stuff. But, it's difficult. It's very difficult. And it's really sad how some people, not all people, because there are a lot of people who appreciate, I would assume the majority of people appreciate lifeguards being there, but there are few who don't understand how difficult it is. And so if you ever go to a pool, if you ever go somewhere like that, just realize that those lifeguards are doing a lot more than you think. And they know what they're doing. Especially if your kid hurts himself. They know what they're doing. Unless, there are some lifeguards that do get lazy. But like I said, it's a minority of lifeguards that are not doing their job well. It's not hard. Except for the deep water parts, the head, neck, or spine injuries, or if someone's been at the bottom of the pool and you have to resuscitate them or something like that. Also, there's a social aspect, but it's really difficult. Just appreciate your lifeguards. Yeah, that's really much it.